Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Luca Sprues. The recovery track I'll definitely do in desert yellow, but I may do a couple in like an olive drab colour or something like that.
I used to have a 5-gallon jerry can for my camper van. It was like a foresty green colour. I love that. And it got like a metal floppy lid on it.
A floppy lid. This bit will be cut.
It'll have to be, yeah, because...
customer interaction, we can't have that on screen.
Well, it's not fair for them, is it? They probably don't want to be on...
Probably not. They don't want to be...
These acrylics are actually a lacquer-based acrylic. However, the technology was developed specifically so they could be thinned with either water or solvent.
There we go. Well, we're back to do the last of our accessories and weathering on our Jeeps.
This guy is Chuck Norris. This guy looks a bit more like Moses from Bible drama fame.
I thought we said he looked more like
Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
After that, I smudged a bit of the paint, so now he's a bit more Moses.
There we go. So he's got less clean.
Yeah, so there's my figures. My truck is at the point... My Jeep is at the point where I've done the... I'm happy with the colour, I'm happy with the wheels, I've put my... What are those guns called?
Vickers.
Put my Vickers on the top. My other Vickers fell off, so I'm going to put that one back on. And now I'm going to do my spade. And I'm going to do it flat aluminium. Ooh. Then I'm going to put all of these jerry cans all over the places where I'm trying to hide that I haven't painted very well. And then I reckon weathering, which will essentially be just smudging stuff. And then I reckon I'm done.
So I've weathered up the Jeep basically, and I'm happy with where my figures are at. I've glued in my driver. I haven't glued in my assistant there, but I'll do that later.
Waving assistant?
Yes, you're still not happy about the waving, are you really? Greg just had to serve a customer, but I've cracked on with painting my accessories. So I'm painting all my jerry cans, my little recovery track, and my canteens in dark yellow. Later on, I'll probably paint a few of my jerry cans a few different colours, just to get a bit of variety, because they could often be olive drab.
Oh, there's my recovery track. Gonna have the cutters of the sprue
cutters.
Oh, speaking of which, we've got scribers now.
Yes, we've got Tamiya and Vallejo scribers.
I just haven't put them on the system yet.
Yeah, well, I put the Tamiya ones on.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good lad. What are these?
Those just seem to be boxes of wood. I've only used one of mine. I thought I only needed one giant box. You know, maybe they're carrying explosives, Lewis bombs, or maybe just
Lewis
some wine.
bombs.
The old Lewis bomb.
Reference back to Rogue Heroes.
Well, that's the real thing. The Lewis bomb was real.
I know. Oh, I didn't know that actually. I was just about to lie. Glue.
The glue.
Glue sprues.
The sprue glue.
So you think me changing my colour scheme to the General Lee with the Confederate flag would be unwise?
I feel like at this late stage it would be complicated. However, we could still theoretically paint your Jeep like the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. We'd just need a little bit of orange, which I don't think I've got on me at the moment.
Well, we'd also need to ignore the fact that the Confederate flag is probably not okay.
Not anymore.
What colour did you do your maxi track?
I'm doing it desert yellow, which I have just finished with by pure coincidence.
Desert yellow.
Dark yellow. Sorry, dark yellow.
But what?
I mix up.
Why is everything desert yellow?
Oh, because they're in the desert.
You can see by our attire, viewers, that this build has taken us so long that we're
now
in the middle of
winter. We'll be done by Christmas, boys. Yeah, it has taken us a shockingly long time to do it. In fairness, we get distracted by customers walking in.
Which is not a bad thing?
No, that's actually a really good thing. It's good and bad. It's good because it means we got business, and it's bad because the videos we make to try and get more business do not get made as quick as they could be.
I was talking to one of the suppliers reps about Rouge Heroes, as you like to spell it.
Oh, yes.
And he said that it is really, really, really miles away from what really happened and not very accurate at all.
There are bits and pieces, and it's hit and miss. Yes, that's definitely true.
The most important bit, was there a smoking hot French spy?
No. The smoking hot French spy never existed.
That's the only bit I was watching it for.
The smoking hot French spy.
Mix the lids up. Have I? Yes. No. Yes.
Yes, you have. God damn it. I need to keep an eye on you. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a tutorial.
Well, you're really good at it, really, to be honest. There's not much I got to tell you. You know how to paint. You look at you. You're applying the paint pretty much perfectly. Neatness is a little bit off. That's because you're using a fucking giant brush when you could use something a bit smaller. And I could use a few less rude words. Like, if you use this one, it'd be easy.
Finery. Obviously, I've been watching our videos on YouTube,
Yeah.
to see what they look like. Now, YouTube is serving me up similar videos of other people who've built these Jeeps.
And how does it make you feel? Do you
Ashamed.
Do you feel ashamed?
Because some people that do this stuff, and I'm not denigrating you in any way, mate, because
No.
I think you fall into this category, but oh my goodness, they really, really nail it, don't they?
I know, I think everyone feels that as a modeler. Like, I know I've watched some people, like Model Minutes. His videos are great. And he's got one video where he's looking at his old builds. I'm looking at his old builds, and he's like, I didn't do a very good job. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, dude, that's already, like, amazing. I think it's all relative. As time goes by, you get better at this, and you get much more different, like, much better results, and, like, you learn tricks.
Yeah.
You're always developing, and I think that's the cool thing. Like, all of even the top guys, they still have things they're new at and trying.
So I'm using panel liner to add relief or shading to my, is it a knapsack? What are we calling this?
Well, that's like a camouflage net by the looks of things.
Oh, okay.
So you'd carry it around and you could use it to hide your Jeeps if you didn't want anyone to see it. For example, the Luftwaffe, as they fly around with their planes.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. You don't want them to see your Jeep.
Definitely not.
Otherwise they'll shoot you like they did old Lewis.
Oh, man. That was sad.
Oh, we've just done a spoiler.
Oh yeah, we've just spoiled. I'll put a little spoiler alert thing. So basically, I've painted my straps using just the fine brush. I've gone with flat earth, but I might also do a coat of red brown just to make them a bit more leathery, like what you've done actually.
Leathery.
Leathery. And I've painted up my boxes, so I've done a bit of dry brushing and then a little bit of yeah, that's it. So
That was the worst forced laugh I've ever.
So I've done a bit of dry brushing. Then that's basically it on this box, and a few of the other boxes. Painted like the little strap on the machine guns. Now I'm just going to paint my straps. Like I said, might do a bit of red brown. And then I'll use a little bit of flat aluminium to paint my shovel and do a bit of chipping.
More chipping.
More chipping on the on the jerry cans. And then I'll glue it all on and a bit of panel liner and call it a day.
Despite my reservations, which are well documented in the first few episodes of the series, I do find this painting malarkey very relaxing. It kind of takes I've got a fair bit of mental stuff going on in terms of just being busy in the shop and being busy with my other job. But when you're doing this, that's all you can really concentrate on, and it takes you away into a relaxed place. If my olive drab is fetching off my formerly applied olive drab, it could be that I haven't watered it down enough.
Yeah, or maybe it's still drying. That's the other option.
Potentially.
So I've ended up doing, with my jerry cans, actually just one coat of, well, I've done 2 coats of desert yellow on the desert yellow ones, and with these olive drab ones, I've actually done a coat of desert yellow.
Yeah, me too. That's what I did. And then olive drabbed over the top.
It's kind of added a scratched effect,
Yeah.
and I actually really quite like that look. It looks as if it was like repainted or something in the field, which might have happened.
It just might. Ooh, my flat aluminium's all aluminium-y.
Has it gone flat?
Actually, it's your flat aluminium.
Yes, how dare you? I purchased that with my own money from Mr. Toys. So, I understand you have reservations about building machines of war.
Yeah, I should probably clarify what I was saying there. Sacrifices that were made were absolutely incredible and should be remembered and should be respected, and absolutely. I find venerating or celebrating stuff whose sole purpose in life is to end other people's lives.
Exactly. It's nothing to do with the people. It's
Yeah, exactly. I say I don't like violence. I love watching boxing, which is weird.
we love watching violence, but we
And
don't
I
like violence.
also like really violent movies. So actually, everything I'm saying is garbage.
So what are the odds you'll consider doing another kit?
Very high. Because, like I said about a few seconds ago, I have found this whole thing very relaxing.
Yeah, so you've just kind of got to find a topic that you're interested in a way.
Maybe sports cars or something.
Oh yes. So I think what I'll do is I don't want to have to wait for the panel liner to dry, so I might glue everything in and then panel line it, but I'll do my chipping on my jerry cans first.
Where's my spade? Oh,
I put it on the
you
ground.
dumped it.
What? There we go. So I'm doing a bit of this on my jerry cans.
Oh, you're doing that chipping malarkey, aren't you?
Yes, because the jerry cans back then would have been metal.
In only painting the fronts of my jerry cans, and now I realise that they are, in fact,
The three-dimensional.
on display in a third dimension of the universe.
Well, fortunately, you can paint them while they're on the truck on the Jeep after you've let them dry. In fact, you've almost done something accidentally kind of extra smart, because you see.
Go on.
Sorry, I'm being a bit like Crichton now.
You really are. Go on.
Well, you see, sir. The glue doesn't like to stick to the paint too well. Like that.
As is demonstrated
Yeah, but since you
beautifully well.
haven't painted the jerry cans, it's gripping a little bit better. But I haven't bothered too much because I'm not too concerned. I'll just hold them in place for a bit while they dry, and then that'll be it. Just gotta be careful not to accidentally put metal chipping on the leather strap, because then that would look weird.
It would be an absolute faux pas. Basically, your entire credibility as a model building expert would be called into question.
I think I am ready to glue.
I've done all my gluing pretty much. Just trying to find places for my other
Running out of places. And I'm going to try and sand a little bit of paint off, just to help them stick a bit. Right, and I'll glue the little canteen to the side there. Just gradually filling our Jeeps up with stuff. It's going to start to look like they're going on a road trip or something.
Yeah. We're going to Burning Man.
Birmingham?
Burning Man.
Where's Burning Man?
Where's Burning Man?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm about to get a lecture from an angry Englishman.
Burning Man is a music festival that takes place in the desert in America.
Oh.
The answer to our previous question about how many jerry cans can you fit in the cargo area, from width-wise, is 5.
I think I can, yeah. I was about to say I think I can push it, but
No.
yeah, it's 5 in terms of width.
You can fit another jerry can in that little smooch there. No.
Just one more.
Could Dremel off that nubbin thing.
I'm gonna glue one here, where the spare wheel would have been, which I've seen on some Jeeps actually, they carry the jerry cans there.
I've got one there. But I wonder if I just took off that little bit of plastic, I could put a second one.
Just desperate to fit as many jerry cans as possible.
How would you remove that piece of square plastic there if you were wishing to? What?
I reckon try that. To remove the extra attachment point for the spare wheel.
Yeah.
Because we both, for whatever reason, decided only one wheel. Did you just do it? Or did you just break the other jerry can? Oh no, what's he done? What's he done?
It's bad.
What have you? Oh, you cut in. Oh no! If you hold it here, it's okay. It's okay. If you hold it flat.
I'm having a nervous breakdown, Luke.
Right, I'm gonna have to take the jerry can off to get in. But that way. Right, now cover that with a jerry can.
Thank you.
There we go.
Sprues saves the day with his modelling prowess.
Whew, that was scary.
It was. That's what you call a modelling emergency, people. A modelling emergency.
It was over.
Give me the glue.
Give me the glue.
I can't believe that they'd have had enough room for all this gear on these cars.
Well, I think some of it's optional.
Well, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have put any of it on.
This
Maybe
is
like,
starting to...
mine's
My
the
car's
lightweight.
all of a sudden, my car's really heavy.
Yeah, mine's the lightweight desert group.
The
Short
lightweight desert
distance. Short range desert group, mine is. They just go to the shops and back.
Right, so I'll put the spare Vickers ammunition there. I'd imagine you'd want it nice and close. God, that's gotten heavy. It's a wonder they didn't sink into the sand.
Maybe they did.
Right, now I'll just use a bit of this panel liner stuff and apply it onto my accessories. Here we go.
How much water you got in this white?
Fair bit, I think.
Like, that's not how it comes, is it?
Might need a bit of a stir, I would say.
Oh, we haven't got any of the stirring doofers.
Just need a stick.
You glued down, you pesky little
Hopefully my shovel will stay this time. All yours, Chief.
Right. Sprues. I'm going to call it.
I'm going to call it as well.
Oh, actually, no, panel liner.
Oh yeah, you got to go the panel liner. I'm quite happy with that. This was fun, I think. I had a lot of fun talking to you as we were doing this and just chilling as mates.
Yeah, me too.
And helping you out as we went along. And despite its age, really, this is quite a nice kit. There's a bit of seam lines here and there that you got to clean up. Instructions were okay. We did actually miss a step with the wheels, which caused a significant headache, but we managed to fix it up in the end, and they're looking all good. Really, for the cost of this kit, it's like $20, and for what you get, it's quite great, really. You've got all those little accessories there. You've got two nice little figures. The Jeep's looks pretty accurate and has some nice little details here and there. Especially the underside's got some good details.
Oh no, my spade.
And it's the spade. You have a spade. The all-important spade.
I would just conclude to say this is the first time I've ever built a model kit, and despite it being extremely taxing on the eyesight, I really enjoyed it. I genuinely did. I found it very relaxing. I found it gives you a big sense of accomplishment, and most importantly, it doesn't involve sitting in front of a screen.
That's true. It's a nice break from the eyes.
No
Although,
social media required.
No, definitely not. Except
Apart
for
from
obviously this.
What you're...
Well, this has been Luca Sprues and Greg Bennett. We're very glad you guys have tuned in and watched our videos. It's been great to see some of the support. Yeah, we'll flash a few pictures up as we've said. But this was fun, and let us know what you think. Hopefully we'll do some more videos like this in the not too distant future. And until the next video, as always, model on.
Oh, model on. I've always got... No, I'm not going to say
You
it.
wanted to
No, I
say
am.
it.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, you do.
We're going to say it at the same time. or is
Okay,
that
3,
too quick?
2,
yeah.
1.
Model on. You sucked me out. Mother. since I sat down to do this particular model. An angry customer throwing they brought from us onto the roof.
Brilliant. Now we've had a little chat, you can spell the word rogue when you do hashtags.
Shut up. This bit will be edited out.
Rouge Heroes.
Rouge Heroes. That should be the cover. Just all of the main actors just done up in rouge.
Oh.
I think this is going to take a bit of time to practice, but we now have Mickey Mouse hands, or the bigger finger. Do you want that sound?
No, I want a proper trumpet, like a trombone sound, like. Actually, and that is a direct rip-off of Tom Lee RC's hand that we 3D printed. So shouts and props out to Tom Lee RC. They say mimicry is the ultimate form of flattery. So